I didn't have time to go to the grocery store. I had to cut the grass this morning. All right.
Speaking of which, that grass looked nice. I didn't see no lines though.
No?
Nah, I didn't see no lines in the grass.
Oh, I did a rush job. I had to get it waxed. Okay, the people sitting down and mics are on and the camera's hot. I think that's time for us to do a show. All right. I don't do normal intros, so we're going to do something I like to mix in, calling unconfirmed facts. My next guest, she's a Virgo that says her affirmations to trap instrumentals. She's a Clubhouse member, original. She has more jobs than you've had pairs of socks, and that's okay because she's found that she's been better as the boss than the employee. Everyone give it up for CEO Julia. Next to her, some truths mixed with the lies. She has a cat named after a cookie. She sings to her plants. She has 5 possible IG pages, maybe more if we get that confirmation about the babies wearing adult shades verified. She's an actress. She's an Aquarius. She walks light, but she steps heavy. Master lash technician and actress. Everyone give it up for Faith. I will give y'all my zodiac, but I'm a man and y'all choose to bear anyway. So
He's a Pisces, y'all.
Do I give Pisces?
You do.
I do?
I can see that.
Yeah.
You see it?
I can see that.
What does that mean?
Pisces be creatives. Usually, every Pisces guy I know is creative.
Yeah. And then the first thing he say if you cross him, he'd be like, "So what's wrong with you?"
That ain't not the problem.
That's my measuring stick of how this is gonna go next. These next 30 seconds, it's like, what's going on with you? You've only heard me say that, what, 2-3 times?
At least 4. Like
4? All right.
What's wrong with you?
It was Vaughn. Who else?
You've done it with me once.
You were having a wild summer, though. You were having a wild summer. And I was concerned.
Yeah.
That was not like you.
And I think the other times were with Vaughn.
Okay. I mean, Vaughn be going through stuff.
I know.
He had a lot of personality changes.
He does give like full Gemini. Like
he's a Cancer.
I know, but he gives like full Gemini energy.
It's a dual personality.
Yeah, I guess. He's special. He actually does have like 5 pages, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he got.
Yes.
He gonna be here later. He got a DJ page. He got a wrestler page. A fuck off page. My personal page, and then a woman page that got hacked, and some Jamaicans running it.
And a snooping page.
Oh, he got a snooping page too? That would make sense.
Yes.
I don't know about that one because he don't snoop on me. It is what it is. I have a unique set of friends. All right. So this show's topic is a little bit different what I'm used to talking about. Hence, I'm basically going to be a man getting in women's business. And so I have a lot of questions about lashes. Keep in mind, I'm a dumb, ignorant man. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I just know what the research and the internet said. Fair enough? Mm-hmm. All right. No judgment there?
Totally.
We listen to No Judge?
I'm judging.
I know you better than like, yeah, I know you judging me. All right. So first question is, what is a hybrid, a classic, and what is a volume? What's the difference?
I would say like I'm a classic girl. Like I want it to be like a little saucy. So like if I blink at you, it's like it's like real cute.
Yeah, it's natural.
Yeah.
It's they're different styles. So classic is like the most natural style you can get. It's like literally one thick lash extension, tiny little fat piece of fiber onto your lash.
Okay.
And then with hybrid, it's a mixture of those plus like little lash fans. And fans, this is some math. Fans.
Y'all got fans?
Yeah, you like put them all together and make a fan. So with volume sets, there are fans on every single lash you got. So it gets more voluminous as it is. So classic hybrid volume gets.
What are you wearing today?
Oh, so this is just mascara.
That's what God gave her. It's
Okay.
natural.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are wearing
I would say like a hybrid.
a hybrid?
Mm-hmm.
Where's the fan?
You gotta get up in there to see it.
I'm a guy. I don't know.
It's like on every single lash.
It's like webs in between fingers.
That's a good.
Like if you had a
that's
fish-
an interesting.
That's a
way of
very
saying it.
male term
Ain't
for
it?
that.
You mansplained it, but that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
So
I
if these
do.
were your lashes, you would be attaching a fan to every single lash.
Right.
Like web in between. Okay.
Yeah, when you brush them, they become.
Full.
Okay. How long it take?
It's like 2.5 hours. It depends on the person. Like I've had somebody who got
Damn.
a bunch of lashes, and it might take like maybe 3 hours. But I've also done people like an hour and a half. So it really just depends.
So I could watch a movie.
For sure. Well,
Yeah.
your eyes ain't open.
Yeah.
Mm.
They're
Your eyes are not open.
No, I ain't for me. I'm saying while she doing what she do.
Oh yeah.
Me.
When you send them on, yeah, you
Yeah,
can watch a movie.
I'm not
for
trying
sure.
to be a bad
You can
bitch.
watch almost 2 movies.
You're not trying to have a bad girl summer.
No, I can watch a whole
Look, I
game.
was listening and not judging. I was just answering questions.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's not needed this time, but hold that lack of judgment to later. What do lashes do for a natural face that a natural face cannot do by itself?
Oh, I don't like that. I feel like
Oh, that's the first one.
Yeah, like what you trying to say?
I think a natural face can do absolutely anything when it comes to beauty, because the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. No,
Definitely.
lashes just accentuate what's already there. Okay, because you can't attach lashes to nothing. Okay, you have to have some hair, so it is yours. It's like buying the wig. It's on your head. It's yours.
Thanks.
So if you don't have lashes, you can't put lashes on?
Unfortunately, not.
But also, too, if you don't properly maintenance your lashes, you will end up looking like a bald chicken by the eyes and not have no damn lashes.
So I've seen that, and that's why I'm curious because
Well, you said honestly though, a lot of women come into my chair and they'll think that they have no lashes because they're really thin or they're fine.
Yeah.
And they might be even lighter than their natural hair, so they might think they don't. I've never seen nobody with actually no lashes. They just don't. You can't see them as much. And I feel like it's just a tell of like their health. It's like with your nails, you can tell if you're healthy. So it's just
Really?
about health. Mm-hmm.
what does an unhealthy lash look like then?
I would say like kind of brittle and thin. Like you can tell
Hella
you pick
thin.
at them, pick at them and stuff. It's just inconsistent. But
Like they don't drink water and they smoke blacks?
possibly, I'm not saying that. You said that. I didn't say.
Oh,
that.
she's good. You got media training. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm talking shit now.
She said, "You're not putting no words in my mouth."
Oh,
Not
I'm
today.
talking mad shit for the next
Very
hour.
Specific.
Right. The next 57 minutes gonna be fun now. All right. Men have stated that women look tired and mad without lashes. To that you say what?
That's corny. What? We look tired and mad.
I feel like it's like when you go to work without makeup on for the first time and they like, you sick?
Right.
Like,
Ooh.
Yeah, that is the thing too. They be like, "Is everything okay?"
I think that's
Like,
what it is.
Is it the first time like without a bonnet appearance?
It depends on what's under the bonnet, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, it depends.
But I mean, what's under the bonnet? That's natural. What God gave. Ain't that beautiful no matter what?
I feel like if I can't wear my bonnet around you, baby, we not supposed to be together.
We don't go together.
Facts. You can't appreciate my baby mama bonnet.
Baby mama bonnet.
That's what I call mine. I call
That's
mine
so
my
good.
baby.
I mean, we have shirts called wife beaters, so I guess it kind of is all toxic.
Ooh.
you see what I'm saying? Like,
Dang, yeah. Actually, good point.
if we
Good call
can't
out.
be, if we can't be in wife beaters
right.
and
Get a
baby
new
mama
neck
I
fit
say
on.
it without thinking, honestly.
Right. You're like, he got a beater in his drawers. Like, wait, what?
Yeah, what he doing?
Wait, what? Like egg beaters? Oh, okay. All right. You said how long it takes. All right.
It's an investment.
Definitely an investment. Like you gotta schedule that in with your nails, with your rent, with your car note. Like,
You can't do it once every 6 months.
Hell no.
Because your lash growth cycle is like 4 weeks for real. So after you get it's like when your nails grow out. You got to get that thing filled in.
Really? Mm-hmm. I would expect the lash technician to say that. Just like a person that works on cars, like, yeah, come see me.
Yeah, that's what people think. That's what people think. I mean, if your hair should be growing, like people should go back. So the process of a fill-in, anyways, is you just literally just look at everything that's growing out. You make sure everything's removed. They're gonna shed anyways because it's like 7 to 21 a week. That's what I heard. And yeah, it as they come out, you just need to fill them back in. That's just science, I thought.
but also too, you gotta clean them bad boys.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Wait, what?
You
Like when you
gotta-
take them off and
you
clean
have-
them?
No, you have to like clean them with a spool.
Yeah,
spool.
like you have like lash bath, which I sell. And
A lash
Period. Go ahead and plug that
you know that
product.
lash shampoo. You know, come in, Faith and Lashes lash shampoo. It's a little cute bottle. It's pink. And you just like squirt one of each eye. It's literally just like, it's like this foam. and you just let it sit in, and you just like rinse it all off, and it's just fresh as new. You let it air dry. It's like really when you have like salt water, if you're crying, or if you got like oily skin, it makes your lashes kind of crunchy looking.
So you can't cry if you got lashes
You
on.
can.
You
You
can.
just gotta
You
wash
don't want
them.
to.
That's like saying you can't get dirty, but you gotta shower. It's okay to do those things. Just
Right.
clean it up.
So it's a pink bottle. So fellas, that's bottle 1 of 37 on the bathroom sink.
Basically, yes, 100%. Yes, yes. And it should be
And
pink.
if you want to piss her off, hide it. Plan. All right. So
That's warfare. Why are you trying to cause warfare in this
Right,
house? Why are you
that's-
trying to cause division?
Wrecking homes left and right.
Because now I got to put Nair in your aftershave.
oh my God. Me without my beard, I feel so naked.
Oh,
I felt
no.
so naked. I felt like it's so much breeze outside. So much air. I didn't know.
You feel alive.
Yeah, I felt like Cleveland Brown when he lost his mustache. He said, "My lips so lonely." All right, so what do you wear for work compared to a red carpet event compared to a date night? Give me 3 scenarios and 3 different looks or types of lashes that you would wear.
Honest. You know they don't come off. Like,
So you don't style them differently, like you would.
I mean,
style
you
hair?
would, but like nobody would come to me for. I mean, some people come to me for one event, you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But usually, honestly, it kind of is more of like a personality thing. I feel like because
Okay.
some people will go to their corporate job with stripper lashes. You know what I'm saying? The ones that will fly away. But some.
What's a stripper lash?
Yeah, I didn't like how I said that as soon as it left my mouth.
It's like,
I know.
The long
The
ones.
snuffleupagus ones.
yeah.
We'll call them that.
Okay.
But I've seen some beautiful strippers with beautiful lashes too. So I didn't like how I said
I
that.
think
But
it depends on your face.
yeah. Because definitely there are some lash techs that will just do a set on everybody, and the same set ain't gonna look the best on everybody.
Okay.
Like if you have a smaller eyelid area, longer links, or touching your brow, like that ain't cute. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, it's supposed to look like real, like ooh, like it fits your face, just like
Accentuate. It don't
your
need to-
eyebrows and everything.
like the
else.
lashes don't need to be wearing you.
Facts.
You know, you need to be wearing the lashes.
Isn't that the number one complaint of most men when it comes to lashes?
Not to I've
Like,
never
Some
they
heard.
just-
men. Yeah, some men.
Oh,
say
I
they
guess
don't
in
like the big,
passing,
thick
yeah, I've
ones.
heard that. Yeah. I try not to do that on girls because I don't even set them up for failure. But no, I just think, honestly, when I see those, to me, just from my eye, I think they just weren't applied properly. I feel like it's never. I feel like a properly applied set of lashes never look like too much.
No, and I think too it can cause like health issues too. Like if your eyes are just so heavy with like too much glue, because that happens because people don't be taking their craft seriously and really understanding how to
They just
properly.
say
What
money,
happened? You
money,
get extra
money.
eye crust or something? Like when you sleep
Honestly,
in the morning?
it's usually stopping the hair growth that's coming out. So I mean, a lot of people, like, you can wake up. I've woken up with my lashes like really, or my eyelids really swollen because it's just you're not letting the hair. Not even say penetrate. It's just literally stopping the growth. Imagine you're just like stopping hair growth somewhere on your body, and it's just like becoming it doesn't have the area to become an ingrown hair, but that's the route it's going, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it usually, some people are like attaching, you know how I said one lash to each individual, they'll attach a fan to multiple lashes and then they cannot grow because that's in like industrial lash glue. Like you can't be doing it.
So what's the difference between lash extensions versus them little roach things that girls be rubbing and putting on the
The
counter?
clusters.
Oh, you talking about like the strips? He talking about the strips,
They different?
like the strips versus.
Well, clusters
Like,
is cutting up
lashes.
strips almost, basically.
I like
But
how
yes,
she laughs
lash
at her
strips.
feminine laugh. She's like, he don't know.
No, for real, I felt it.
You said you was in girl business today.
Yeah,
so.
that's it. You expect that reaction, please.
Yeah, I felt it coming. I knew what I was doing when I got there. I'm watching football and gladiator moves after this.
gotta level
Reestablish
back
my toxic masculinity.
I'm crying.
Just fill up your tank again, I understand.
Yep.
'cause
Rocky Marathon.
I've woken up with like my eyes shut, like I couldn't open them because of
That was
the glue.
pink eye, wasn't it?
No, they put too much damn glue. Shut up. They put too much damn glue, so I was just
Like
in there.
extensions?
So that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do strip till the day I die. But so that's what you're talking about, the little strips.
Ain't
So
come to me.
Strips are cool because they
Are
can be
they-
temporary. Like they
How,
not
how
permanent.
long do they last? Or before you need to
For a
take them off?
night, really? I don't be wearing them.
You said for a night?
Yeah, that's why I think some people do clusters because you are still like attaching a few at once, but like if they come out, it's not a huge deal. They don't look crazy. They
So a
would
cluster
be
is different from a strip?
clusters is like if you were to get like you can buy them out and about, but if you were to get strips and just like cut them individually, and so not tiny, but like in little literal clusters, then you can just kind of fill it in. And some people, I'd say a week for clusters, if that.
Yeah.
And then like I said, strips probably for one night, and lash extensions is like weeks, and some people do a month. I don't recommend.
Yeah.
What's the cost? What's the baddie cost? I'm finna stress men out.
For lash extensions?
Yeah. Proper maintenance every 4 weeks.
Good ones.
4 weeks is pushing it, but
How often?
I say 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because everybody has different
Because
lashes.
your eyelashes are going to fall out and they're going to look crazy.
I just heard the men on the internet go, ugh.
I know until when you experience it, you understand why. But then you also have to account for some people going through stuff, some people touching their lashes too much, some people's skin is oilier than others. Some people come to me for every 4 weeks, and they can because they're good with it. Some people have to come sooner because they're in the gym all the time and they sweat. But to answer your question,
Go ahead and tell them what this bill is.
so the lash, it depends on the style. I'd say the cheapest set that I have is like $95. That's a pretty good price compared to what people be out here with. Okay, just putting it out there.
Yeah.
The most set is probably like 110, 120.
Okay.
120 probably like mega volume, but you're thinking like 2.5 hours. See, a mega volume set, like the more voluminous sets, depending on how they take care of them, they can last a lot longer too.
Now, when I hear mega, you said mega volume, right?
Yeah, that's like ultra volume. That's like full coverage. I don't necessarily recommend
The
it.
snuffer, that's the...
No, I wouldn't even say
it's
that.
not
It's
that.
just full
It's just
coverage
like
because you don't got to do them long.
What's
It's
half
like
coverage?
all the way through.
Like
It feels like
literally
insurance plans
50%. Literally like 50%.
Insurance.
Different packages.
You're like, you're right. You got the basic or the
You
ultra.
didn't meet your deductible.
Like, I got stressed out. Like, State Farm do lashes? All right, so what is a... All right, you said mega full volume coverage. So half coverage is what? How much of the eye is that going to...
I wouldn't even say half because I wouldn't do that to somebody. Probably like 75 to 80% coverage if it was like... If like let's say somebody's trying to get a natural set or a hybrid set, I could do the smallest volume fan, but if I'm filling their entire eye up, it's just gonna do too much for their style or their desire or whatever. So I'm not gonna do that.
So for dumb man language, the webbing in between the hands, that's where we're calling the fans. I'm my metaphor for the fans. So if you're doing full coverage, it's gonna be all 5 fingers. Right?
100%. Yeah.
Okay, so half coverage will be 3 fingers?
I would not do half. I'd say about 4 fingers.
Okay.
4 fingers is like where I would my
Okay,
least. Because people are paying for this. I'm not going to.
So
I feel like if you do
is that
half,
here?
it's just not doing it.
Here is the...
Yeah, but they still short. They still short. That's how y'all see it.
That's crazy.
I need to do this for the men because we're stupid.
No, but when they walk through the door and you see the lashes first, that's a problem. That ain't what you're supposed to see.
No.
Okay. All right, so we don't have my third guest that was supposed to be here, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Do gay men come for lashes, and if their look is similar to a woman, do they kind of go for more flamboyant look or more subtle?
The guys that I've lashed, they did happen to be gay, but I don't think it even correlated. It depends on who you're asking, but they usually are natural, actually. Just kind of accentuate what they already have. I feel like if I was dealing with maybe someone who did drag, they may got something more dramatic, but no.
Because really, you want to look like a Disney character. Like, you just, like, want your eyes to look,
that, yes.
you know, like, you want to look like a Disney princess.
Yeah, you're like,
Like,
refreshed.
yeah, like, that's like...
Girl.
And y'all got the voices to match. It sounds like, if I close my eyes, I can feel white people get upset about the DEI hiring.
I'm just saying, like, that's why we like them, because it just makes us look super girly and just super, like, princess-like.
At what age is too early for women to wear lashes?
Too early?
Yeah.
I would say I wouldn't want, like, my teenage daughter, like,
Yeah, I
13,
feel like
that.
they're doing it more now. But I think about, like, when I got nails, I was young.
Right.
When I got, like, acrylics, I was probably, like, 12.
I was,
but,
like, 14.
Yeah. So I on my site, it says you got to be 18 or older. Just because I ain't want no mamas to cuss me out if I did something. But if it was me, like, having a child, I think it would just... Like, my mom was, like, a 16-year-old. She told me not to wear makeup till I was 16. I feel like 16's okay.
I just started wearing makeup till I was 21.
Yeah.
So.
You said makeup?
Yeah.
Lashes. You did lashes at what age? First prom?
I wore it to prom when I was 17.
Yeah, I wore them to prom. See, I didn't wear them every day, but I remember wearing like strip lashes like closer to when I thought I was growing. Like 16, 17.
Okay.
16, 17, I think.
All right.
But kids, I'm sure, are actually going to school with them. I can just see it. Like how everybody's, like, the generation is growing up now.
They going to school with 30-inch bust downs. Like,
Is that hair?
what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is hair?
It's,
Okay.
It's the long hair that goes to your bust down.
It's like stripper hair.
Yeah.
Like,
I haven't been to a strip club in years. I live in Atlanta. That's crazy.
Oh,
Right?
That's
amen.
wild.
Okay.
Right. I mean, once you've seen one twerk, you've seen them kind of all.
I mean,
I don't know.
everyone
There's
has
some very
different bodies.
talented ones.
yeah,
out
there's
there.
some variety out there.
I've seen the athletes.
You've seen the top
I've
tier
seen the
all
goats.
stars.
I've seen the
You've
Hall of
all-stars.
Famers. I've
Gotcha.
seen the Hall of Famers.
He said, I'm good for life.
Once you see the Hall of Famers, it's like, yeah, you might be D1. All right. Let's see. It's still cute right now. Let's keep it cute.
Yeah.
Not too much, Joseph.
Not too much.
Not too much.
That's what I do. What are you talking about? That's what I do, though. And she looking at my questions, trying to read upside down.
She trying to see through that paper. Cause
Like,
she like,
he reading in red and black. What's going on over there? All right. How much lash is too much lash? At what point?
Never too much lashes. I think that it's a matter of an opinion.
Okay.
But too much is technically just an unhealthy amount, I guess. That's my definition of what too much is. So more, like you can do full coverage, but there's some lash techs out there that don't think about the density of the lash that you're putting on, which is like really mathematical when I break it down. But
density.
a regular lash set, it could be maybe like, I think it's 0.7 millimeters thick. It didn't go to 0.5 and 0.3, which is like even thinner and thinner and thinner. So you got to do thinner lashes to do two lash every single lash. Now imagine if I lashed every single lash in 0.7 millimeters, the thickest lash that I got. You would look crazy, and it wouldn't really grow. It's so unhealthy.
Joseph,
I know. I lost
math.
it so long ago.
What are you talking?
And I feel like you heard numbers, and you was like,
Joseph Wills is like, what the fuck?
No, a lot of things are making sense right now.
Okay.
I now know why dope boys like salon girls.
"Cause they smart."
No, because
they
you
can
know
do
the
math?
numbers. Y'all know the metric system.
Oh, we know money.
Yeah. You're like 0.7, that's a 0.7 right there. And like I come back with a 3.5 and that's gonna be 110.
Oh my God.
But I'm doing a special for 90 and cause I like you, I do it for 75. But you gotta bring me a piece of chicken. Like
Well, you don't know no lash tech that's broke. You think about it.
This is facts. This is facts. They always because vanity is business. I like how y'all synchronize sips. The tea.
It was a sip moment.
Definitely. I like this Amish thing you got going on. All you need is like
Amish?
Oh my God, with the Jewish curls.
It does.
That's what I think.
The hat.
Yeah.
You just need the Lincoln, Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
Do we have, hold on, let me put my.
Oh my God, you have it.
No.
Oh.
I'm crying.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh my God.
Now come together as one. I'm sorry, I feel like I had to make a speech.
No, I felt connected spiritually. No,
you were ready
it
for it?
seemed like you was on your Malcolm X. I got it.
Right?
Yeah.
Seems like you're about to lead us into the next revolution, brother.
Do men? What do you guys hear about men talking about lashes when it comes to being positive or negative? Like, what's the common tropes that you hear?
I wish I could respond better. I feel like I don't really listen when a man talk about lashes.
That's an answer.
I think so. I was really trying to recall. I wish I knew. But I feel like they're so far gone when they try to speak on it that I don't even feel like correcting them. You ever see somebody that's so wrong you don't even have the energy to correct them?
You just like,
You
Or
like,
going
run
into
with
men
it.
and like being negative or just being wrong about how they're assessing the situation?
assessing, not
Okay.
that being negative. No,
Okay.
it's more, well,
it could be.
it depends. Yeah. Because every guy is talking about whatever they experience, whatever person they seen. They could have came out in with the worst lashes in the world. Now they hate lashes. Like they have
Yes.
this whole perspective on it based on their experience. So I don't have an answer because I don't know their answers because I wasn't listening.
That's good. Okay.
I see like the ones that are most traumatized are the ones that are like man, bruh, I turned over in the bed and like it was a damn caterpillar on my pillowcase. Like those are the ones that are like most traumatized.
I've seen those on the sink mostly. I thought I was a bug, and I was like, oh.
I've been there myself, so I don't even blame you.
Yeah.
They all in my
They
blanket.
scare us. Like,
I don't even blame you. Yes. When it's in the corner of your eye.
You scared of bugs too?
It just catch me off guard. I shouldn't be in the house. That's not their home. I was confused. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's all. In the bed? Yeah, I should react.
Oh, in the bed, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking bathroom, like sink where
still, bugs shouldn't be there either. No. I think I will still feel unwelcome.
I'm talking about caterpillar.
Yeah, caterpillar shouldn't be there. I think that's my reaction till I realize what it is. Yeah.
Get some salt!
Where's the raid?
Gotta have it on standby.
All right, let's get problematic.
Okay.
Problematic questions. You know me too well. She like, what you about to say?
I know she like bracing herself.
I am.
She knows me.
It's gonna be some BS. Go ahead. Proceed.
I have smart glasses on. Come on. If a guy's flashy, always posturing in what you would classify as a negative, toxic way, and women can't stand the way he talks to women or about them, he'll eventually end up alone or modify what type of choices he would have when it comes to dating, right?
I feel like you repeat the question.
Can you repeat the question? Make it simpler.
If you don't like the way he talked to you,
there we go.
if you don't like the way he talks about women, I gotta put my angry TikTok voice on. You're gonna say naturally as a woman, that guy needs to change the way he thinks or the way he moves, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Or he's gonna alter his dating pool, right? Or limit it.
He ain't gonna alter it. I feel like even if he is like disrespectful or just out of pocket, he gonna attract what he is. So he might attract a bad shorty, but she just is out of pocket and disrespectful as he is. So
okay.
Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like it depends on what your definition of like talking to me a certain way I don't like. Because how you talking to me a way I don't like, maybe she like it.
Right.
You know, and that's, you want somebody who authentically loves you for you.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, if you attracted something similar, maybe they show you about yourself something you don't like. So I think it just depends. There's everybody, somebody is out there for you, basically. So I don't think in whatever stage of growth you're in. So I wouldn't call it a negative. It just depends on the audience.
I'm just not your audience.
100% not your audience. 100% not your audience. You can keep pushing, but
you don't hear men when it comes to lashes and fashion. When it comes to men talking about the way they talk about in a negative way about lashes and women's fashion choices, wigs, makeup, all that stuff, right? What do you? How do you internalize that? Do they have points? Are some women doing too much?
I would just say like, if you match with her on a dating site and in her pictures she had lashes, she had the wig, she had the makeup, right?
Okay.
You go on a first date, she got the same stuff that you seen on the profile picture. Don't get to disrespecting her like, yeah, so I only like natural women, so I would need you to not wear no makeup anymore. And
you've had a guy like demand that?
The man is crazy.
I don't know. But I'm just saying I have seen where women have been like, he met me like this, and then now we in a relationship, you like,
yeah, I've seen that.
shawty, I need you to cut that out. Like,
what's the male version of that? Like, what's the thing?
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about that because you know how many haircuts I don't like?
right. Oh my God.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say what I don't like because I go through phases. But even so, that's
what phase are you in now?
I like hair, so don't come to me no waves. That's what I'm saying. Don't come to me no Tupac, unless you Tupac. And I feel like everybody else,
she dates
like
Ghost.
Basically, Ghost. He here.
I like her.
No, I just think that honestly, I don't think anybody should be commenting on something that's not on their own body. Like I don't think I don't got. That's why I said like I have a preference, but I'm not going around telling people I don't like it, even if I don't have something I don't like.
Exactly.
I just don't go for them. It's just that simple. I'm not gonna try to change them. Like that's so stupid.
But if I met you with a beard, Don't cut your damn
No,
beard.
I understand.
That's hilarious.
I understand that.
Because
Like-
I know why you said that.
Don't cut your beard.
You feel like life was a lie? Last 3 months was a lie?
It was like
Without naming his name.
They look like a different person, like
Yeah.
completely.
girl, my daddy did that to me when I was like 7. I was traumatized. He came out the bathroom, clean shave. I like
They
horror
lose
cried.
years on them too, don't they? They look so much younger, like little babies.
Like little bald, like
I lost my
grown
one time
men.
in a barber accident.
You lost your-
Really?
like they messed you up, so you were like, just take it off.
Yeah.
What happened? How did they mess you up?
When you go to the barber that never has customers and you're in a rush,
Was he in the front chair or in the back?
it doesn't matter anymore because it's a lie. Because sometimes the first chair could be the owner, and then sometimes the cousin that's you know what I'm saying, he could be in the back.
Closest to the locker room.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, cuz, I got you.
No, for
No,
real.
I got kicked out of the barbershop one time. I said, hey, bro, first time over here, I'm probably gonna be a repeat customer. Do you mind if I see your work? He got offended.
Really?
Got offended. And then the other barber said, I got you, bro. So I sit in the chair, and then
Did you see I Got You Bro's work?
I did not. But what happened
Sound like it was
was
his fault. Sound like it was your fault.
no, it was a level of confidence because it was a level
You
of
trusted but
confidence.
didn't verify.
Well, no. Somebody got out of his chair,
Okay.
and I saw their cut. And it was up the
Okay,
par.
okay. So you did see his work technically.
Okay, yeah, basically, yeah. So what he did was, and this is the part that got me mad. He starts cutting me, and then he starts lecturing. Hey, bro, you can't just be asking to see people work. You should have said that before you hit them zzz on my forehead, bro. Now you got to finish, and then I'm gonna say what I really feel, because I'm not gonna say anything while you messing me up. But so what he said was, he basically was like, hey, the dude right there, he probably the coldest in the shop, and he ran it all down. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I don't know any of you guys. I'm new to this part of town.
Yeah.
If you go get a tattoo, you gonna see the work naturally, right?
Yeah.
Super facts.
And if I'm gonna be here, because if you guys are pretty like consistently faithful and loyal to your stylist or whoever who does your like vanity work, right?
Yeah.
So same thing with guys and barbers. If I meet this guy on this side of town and I'm on this side of town, forever how long I live there, I'm pretty much gonna be I'm gonna be a repeat customer. Like he's the first option before I go anywhere else, right?
Y'all be faithful to y'all barbers.
Exactly.
But don't be faithful in
Let me see your
relationships.
work, bro.
But don't be faithful in relationships.
Let me see your Instagram. I cannot answer that because first of all the men that you've given me story times about, I'm not them. I'm not them. That's why I just
They all got
laugh.
the same barber though. They stay loyal.
Girl, they'll see the same barber for 15 years. And then you be like, damn.
You know why? Because they got all these secrets.
Said again, what?
They got all these secrets.
My barber don't have any of my secrets.
Well, we're not talking about you, I
We're not
guess.
talking about you.
I guess not. Good for you.
No, it's because of the consistency of the look, and then when you got somebody, a bad cut is hard to recover from. Like you got to hide for 2 weeks. You have to hide for at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say I related to that as far as getting the bad barber, but I couldn't relate to it. One time I went to because I've been my wife's lady for like 5 straight years, but right before I got her, somebody wasn't available, and I did what you did, and somebody was available because at the time I had no car and I had Uber there, and I was like, well, shawty gonna get waxed regardless.
Right.
I left the way I came, basically. You know how I feel when you feel like, It was the worst experience
But when
ever.
did she off the?
It wasn't even. No, she really. I'm just very dramatic. No, she just didn't do. She wasn't up to par to what I needed, and she also like, you know how like they care about you, man. Like how they like hold you after.
Right.
And she didn't do that. She just just like she
Wait.
had beef.
Wait, they hold y'all?
Yeah,
Well, it's like when they
Oh.
you know, if you were to like rip it off immediately after, they apply pressure so it doesn't hurt as bad. And she didn't apply not one damn pressure.
She just didn't give a fuck.
It was
Did
her
not
first
give a
day.
fuck. I didn't
It
ask
sound-
for that.
it
I didn't
give
ask
it
for that
first day
question.
action.
I didn't ask for that. But she also was like, it ain't. She just like was. It's so weird. She was leaning over me and she was like all up on me. I ain't like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like you know how somebody lean over and like everything is on you, and I'm like,
Girl, back up.
that's how it goes. There's just ways to angles, and no, she like everything was touching me. I just was like, I couldn't get out fast
absolutely
enough.
not.
No, but in my head, that was the one time I slipped up and didn't go to my usual one because she was booked up. So I felt relatable until you said got to hide for 2 weeks. I ain't got to hide that for 2 weeks. I can walk around.
I'm not gonna lie. I have had a bad barber, and this is like when I had did like short cut on like the sides and the back and long in the front. Super cute. But
is that the Cassie phase or Wakanda phase?
It's like Cassie, but like a little bit more like sexier, because like my hair in the front was like very long, so it's still feminine, right?
Like it.
And I didn't know that you can't just go see any barber, so I went to a barber and he cut against the grain of my head.
That's what happened to a lot of guys, and they get messed up skin.
And I ended up looking like I don't know if I can say the word, but I ended up looking quite masculine right there.
Oh, you got stronger.
Yes.
Like you got some spruce back there.
Yes.
Okay.
And especially like if I had my joggers on and a t-shirt that day, it was not giving feminine. It was giving very much like, this is J-Dog. This is not Julia.
Rap name, hard bars,
You know?
ashy knuckles. So I've had so many bad barber experiences. I've almost had to cut all my locks off because the guy pushed my hairline back, and I had to like wolf out in the front so I could catch back up.
Oh, that's a lawsuit.
If you would have said that the day or the week it happened, you might have had me. I would have been a civil claim for real. I've had that.
Emotional distress.
No, I'm serious. I'm so serious. It's hard wearing a hat in the summertime, bro. You know, I had a silly on in the summer. Like you gonna take that off, bro?
Like shorts, every fit.
Nah, it go with my outfit.
You've been wearing the same color for 3 weeks straight.
It go with my church outfit.
Like you better rod play.
Right. And then I had the guy. He was like, I had a guy that was like too heavy handed on my face, and well, you've complimented my skin, and this is like before people like full beards were in, so you have more of your face being exposed. I have, not to sound vain or anything, like I have very clear skin, so I notice things on my face when it's not looking the way it's supposed to, and then I know you did it, so because I know what my face looked like before this.
Only one culprit.
You know what I'm saying? It's Greg that just got out of jail. He's it's like, yeah, cuz, like, yeah, just staying in my big mama place so I get my own place, bro. Like, I can't walk away from that. You gotta finish.
The kung fu grip.
That's what it feels like. Hey, it's either that or it's like certain things you don't do. You don't make eye contact with the barber while you're cutting you.
No, you don't.
No, it's so weird. It feels like I went on a date a little bit.
That's how it is with your wax lady too.
It is.
I mean, I talk, but I don't.
I be looking up at the ceiling. I be talking.
Me too. My lady like real like middle aged too, so she just. You got a boyfriend yet? You know,
right?
They all Brazilian anyway.
Oh really?
It's a Brazilian wax.
Yeah.
Yes.
They be all in your business, like.
Are they nosy?
Yeah,
a little bit.
I think they got the best stories.
Yeah, and I think they're trying to make it like not awkward because they're like in your business.
You literally.
So I think they're just trying to like talk to you about anything, which I would actually prefer if we just don't talk. Honestly, we could just be chilling, listen to music.
But I've heard of a Lash Tech telling one of her clients that her boyfriend was cheating on her because she could tell from doing her wax.
Wait, what? I need. Okay.
Wait,
okay.
a wax tech?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's a Lash Tech.
No,
I thought you said Lash Tech.
Yeah, I was like, dang, how would she tell?
Right,
that's
wax tech. Wax tech.
What was? Do you remember the giveaway?
Yeah, how?
Like, so apparently, like, this customer is like a regular of hers, and so like she knows her.
She know her business.
Yeah, she know her business.
She know her business.
And so she came in one day, and she was like, "Miss Ma'am, it's not right down there."
Oh, the pH was off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out the boyfriend was cheating.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want her to tell me about people.
You know what I'm saying?
But I guess I'd rather it's like a therapist telling you. Like,
yeah, it's like
they're not involved and you don't know him. I guess. Sheesh. That's a little traumatizing.
it is, because it's like, damn, now
No,
do I go back to the
go back?
right?
Yeah. She'll be like, you still with him? Like,
I see you cleared up that problem.
right. No.
Oh, y'all worked it out? Y'all working through it?
Y'all worked it out.
Oh no.
No, for real.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It's real.
All right. So now I'm gonna preface this by saying this. These are not my questions.
Who made them up?
Right.
I'm gonna tell you. I just have to let me get my disclaimer out.
Okay.
Now, these questions have been compiled via the angriest parts of the internet of red pillars. The lash does give you an extra squint because it's kind of like an accessory for arguments.
He'd be like,
It's like when people argue with you with their glass and they do the glasses like this. I felt the power of that squint. Like, come on, say something. Say
I push
something.
my glasses back. That's how you know I mean business. Like, so
That's why I'm like arguing with people's glasses. Because they do the judgmental look like this. Mm-hmm,
I have my glasses
one.
on like this, and I be like,
And then you do that. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Once I do this, you know I'm not playing around.
Yeah, you put them in sport mode.
sport mode. Yo, for real.
Put them in sport mode. And then you got some people, the old people that point at you with it. You're like, I'm telling you another thing. You gonna quit slamming my damn door.
Hell no.
I feel so much judgment. It is an accessory. All right. So these questions have been compiled from the angriest parts of the red pill community I could find online. With that being said, you don't have to answer these questions. And if you are angry about some of these questions, it ain't my fault. But let's attempt to have this conversation.
Problematic questions.
Are your clients competing with other women for attention or compliments, such as being the baddest bitch in the room when it comes to lashes?
Are you asking me, do they do that? Or are you asking me, do they do it for this or that?
Do they do that?
No.
What do they do it for? In your opinion?
Self-care, to make them feel, to boost their own confidence. It's for themselves. It has nothing to do with anybody else in the room.
Okay. You agree? You concur?
It depends on the person.
They don't tell me. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not gonna tell you.
They
But
just
it depends
throw it
on
in.
the
I mean,
person.
a woman's not going to walk. I'm assuming that even as a dumb man, I'm assuming a woman's not going to walk in like, yeah, I got to cheat on these bitches. Unless they go into like a reunion or something.
What? No,
I don't even think like that
it's
as a
not
woman,
bad.
so it's hard for me to, I don't know.
I would say there's certain women like where I've been in the room we're getting our hair done, and so like one will pick the most expensive wig with the thought process of, oh yeah, I'm about to steal these bitches because I paid $1,000 for my motherfucking hair. So it's like, I thought you just wanted to look good. Like, why? Like, nobody's asking. I've never asked a woman, how much did you pay for that?
Yeah, for real.
But there's certain women, they'll purchase it just like, dudes will purchase certain cars just to say, oh, I spent X amount of money on it. So
It's kind of like the conversation we had about guys that put expensive clothes on and they think they can dress but they can't.
right.
It's just expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's also can be a thing with like certain girls. Like they'll spend a lot.
What'd you
just
say?
for the sake of spending a lot.
I'm just giving PR answer. I'm realizing how I'm talking.
Oh.
It's like, everyone loves themselves.
I mean, you
competition.
sound like the Hewitt person on the Red Table Talk. It's
Good,
like, we
good,
brought
that's
her
good.
here.
You know
She's
how
the
it will be
bouncing
like,
energy. Yeah, you give the Yeah, you give the speeches.
Insightful.
I'll be that girl.
Clearly, she's healed. What y'all do? What is that for? Like clocking?
It's like, I mean, it depends on what you're talking about. Because sometimes it's like a poetry class instead of,
Yeah, instead of like clapping.
That's a
it's
snap?
like-
That's
Yeah, it's like a
the
clap.
feminine snap?
yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So I heard a good. I'm women. I'm just letting women
But
be
clock
women.
T is a thing too. You was right.
Yeah.
But y'all do that
Like
with clocking
clock
too?
it.
Yeah. Ooh,
Clock it.
clock it is one. And it's like clapping.
Like, yeah.
It's kind of, so basically, it's like y'all saying, okay, it can mean 5 different ways based on the concept.
Yeah, like if I say okay, or if I say
Okay.
okay.
That's how it is.
The girl ad libs.
I'm watching action movies from the 80s after this ends. Action movies from the 80s.
You just need to keep it rolling while you're sleeping too, just to get in your subconscious.
Mm-hmm. You'll be alright.
Would you date a man that had fake muscles?
What's fake? Steroids?
Like
BBL muscles?
he got a fake 6-pack. He went to go
BBL
see Dr.
Drizzy?
Miami.
Yeah.
You don't got integrity.
What's that? You like, oh, the nigga got me, man.
Because my answer is no, but my answer is no.
Okay.
I have reasons, but no.
Yeah, like I'm just gonna feel like you don't have integrity.
That's what I'm thinking, like, but sometimes I feel like that. Go ahead, girl.
No, go ahead. Cause I'm like,
that's how I feel. That's how. But I feel like I have such weird perspective on cosmetic surgery in general, women and men, because I get shit for this. That's why I was hesitant to say.
Who gives you shit?
Usually women who want to get it done, but nobody else usually. But I feel like I just think just wanting to be a mother at some point. I don't love the fact that it's so normalized. I'm so here for everybody doing what makes them happy, but I see everybody I know who've gotten any type of cosmetic surgery has gone back to get more surgery.
Facts.
And I don't think that they've ever fixed the problem. And I do think that if they 100%, I don't even say love themselves, but if there were some pieces that were healed internally, I think they would love themselves so much in that moment. I've heard people doing it for other men. So to me, because I'm attracted to both, when I have met a girl who's like disclosed that they've done that, I don't judge them, but in the back of my mind, I do think that there's some sort of lack of discipline and lack of, like you said, integrity, I guess, just because when I see someone who's worked really hard in the gym, I see so much integrity. I see so much discipline. So I feel like that on both genders. So if I just don't think I would date a guy with big muscles. And I feel like if I have or will in the future, he better not tell me because it's really gonna
right, because it's gonna have you looking at him like,
yeah, like you really skip so many steps. Like, and I'm over here watching my calories. Then going to the gym, I'm gonna be salty. But it's just, I think it tells a bigger picture for real, because those type of people, they're not gonna get up and go get it. You know what I mean? Just if you're not gonna do it for your body, you damn sure not gonna do it for your kid or for your business or for bread, for your career. I can't adapt that mindset in every aspect of life.
Yeah, you got anything to add?
No, I mean, like, she really covered it. I don't necessarily I think when I was younger, I thought about the idea of getting a BBL.
That's why I feel like that.
And at the time I was 21, so you haven't came into your grown woman body at all, right? And so you seeing other women and you don't really know their ages, so you're like, oh damn, she got a body, and you comparing yourself to her, and it's it's not fair to yourself. And so in your sense, when you looking at, BBL pictures and promos and girls oh yeah, I got my body done and this and that, you're like, damn, well, maybe I need to put a Corvette on this damn Honda. And then you realize, at some point, as you said, you start, healing certain parts of yourself and your self-esteem, you realize, who are you to basically tell God that you're not perfect?
Oh,
how he made you?
Real,
who are you for real to be saying nah, my bro, you messed up. I'm gonna go see my man's down here. You gonna fix what you started? That's corny.
What you started? That's hilarious.
No, for real. I feel like damn, you said something. My brain went out. My thought went out my head.
Oh no, you good.
That's okay.
So yeah, so that's how.
We got time. We don't have commercial breaks.
I just I ain't want you to keep that in. Make me seem ditzy. I couldn't remember what I said. Oh, you said comparison. That's what to me, because comparison, that quote is the thief of joy. 25 years ago, we would be looking so wonky with these BBLs walking around, like the Nia Longs and everyone, and the and the It Girl and Friday. Even then, I don't even like to compare to them, because they were just reverse toxic when it comes to normalizing skinny bodies instead of healthy bodies. Because they just look, everybody's healthy body honestly looks very different.
It does.
Definitely.
It does. It's funny that you say that, because most people don't know that. And I've had those conversations with different people, athletes and non-athletes. And me having looked at so many different types of athletes, I can see what sport you play most of the time based on how your body structure is. From a wrestler versus a linebacker versus a basketball player versus a soccer player. Yeah. It's a tremendous difference in functionality and what they have to do. More toxic questions from the parts of the internet.
I think we're giving nicer answers than the questions.
That's good. I mean, that's why we have the conversation. That's why I do this. For conversations here, people tend to be more open, more honest, and especially even if you're sitting next to a person that you disagree with, it's a little different because you guys are like synchronized. Yeah. But even when you disagree with a person in a room, you have a tendency to be a little bit nicer than you would have in an interaction with a person online.
100%.
That's true.
Yeah, you have like that at least bare minimum respect of a human being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are lashes the same thing as a man hat fishing?
You attaching that hat to your hair that you already have?
My head too big for hats though.
Okay, I'm not talking about you. That was my question for that man.
I do know a few men that have hat fetish. And
I know too many of your dates.
You do.
But they ain't no hair.
Am I your wax
At least
specialist?
the lashes is
You said what?
I feel like your wax specialist. I know all your
You know all your secrets.
I know all the
He knows where all the bodies are buried, for sure. So,
you ever need to build a case.
but no, that's
I'm going to
real.
feed you lies because that's my dog.
That's real, though. Like, I don't know.
They do. Trust
Yeah.
me. You know, y'all ever seen that movie Polar Express?
Yes.
Yes.
And when the conductor took his hat off, he like, damn, like he really thought of it. That's how I feel every time I do take his hat
I'm
off.
putting that
It's
clip
just,
up.
that's how I feel.
Especially because some of them have big ass heads. So it's like,
Yeah,
damn,
true.
like, you know, the hat camouflaged it. Then, like, they took the hat off. You're like, damn, your head big as hell. Like, what
But
the-
those extensions, them lashes was there. You just didn't see them. If anything, we're adding and they're taking away.
Definitely.
You know?
Yeah. I would say, if anything, like, hat fishing would be like wig fishing in a sense.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you had nothing, like, keep going back to Friday in my head, but you know, man, she had the braids connected.
Damn!
So you know she didn't look like Janet Jackson. Stop playing.
Where your hair at?
Yeah.
He was pissed.
He had his
He
reasons.
said, I gotta go help my mom around the corner move, and when we gonna kick it?
Y'all fun. Y'all fun. It's so much more fun in a room when people are getting along versus the arguments I have to,
I could imagine.
have to manage.
The referee.
Yeah. Those can be fun too, but this is different energy though. Some of these questions are crazy. Do lashes hide blemishes or things that would otherwise be seen as unattractive if they weren't present?
No, makeup does.
Yeah, I don't think that's the same.
Yeah, makeup is like,
It might distract you, but it's not gonna hide it.
Okay. Okay, valid. Okay. Is there a lash length that says my toddlers cuss on the 10th grade level? I like y'all faces.
So that the answer was up there.
I would definitely say so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do some of them. They call on the phone in the middle of the appointment. They definitely, yeah. It's like, it's long though. Like, I haven't done the last set like that in a minute. She ain't come back.
Long as hell.
Yeah, it just wasn't it. I don't know. I gave her what she wanted though. That's my job.
Like, you know your lashes is long when they got a sound effect every time you blink.
A woman said that.
Is that for the record?
A woman said that.
It's gonna be the quote of the whole.
Her ad will be flashed right there when she said it.
Oh, Lord.
It's okay.
Damn. We have such a good time. These questions just not doing what they're supposed to do.
All right.
All right.
Just turning them every time.
You gotta throw in like a random
Like, I plead the fifth.
yeah, you gotta throw out like a nuke, just like set it off. Close my eyes.
I like this vibe. It's good energy right now. If lashes are only an accessory, why do women feel insecure without them?
What women feel insecure without them?
It's like leaving the house without your phone. Like,
You haven't been on
See
that
this
part of
answer?
me. You said what?
it's like leaving the house without your phone.
The opposite ends of the answer. I was like, who said that? Yeah. Nah, my phone here.
Yeah, like you be like, damn, kind of feel.
It's just add a little oomph. When you don't have the oomph no more, it'd be before the oomph, you don't realize it, but then after the oomph, you're like, where's my oomph? I think that's it.
Yeah, definitely. I remember I felt like a 10-year-old boy when I missed my lash appointment and like I had hella lashes that I felt like a little 10-year-old boy. Like I was like, I look like a boy. My Lash Tech, she on vacation. Oh my God, my chest. What
else were you missing? Huh? What else were you missing? Like, was your hair done? Was makeup straight? Everything, like nails, everything.
No, because damn, the wig was peeling back. Like, you know,
this is the end of
wait, wigs peel?
Yes, the glue, honey, the glue, honey.
Oh,
I'm sure you've seen it and you just didn't know what it was.
Yeah, like what?
I'm on your side of the internet for men though. Like I be like when I see certain things, skip, not interested. Do not recommend.
Yeah,
page.
but if you see somebody, if you seen it in person, you would know what it was. Like I think you would be like, something ain't right here, you know. But it is peeling.
I'm trying to tell you, sometimes my shit done peeled back like T.I. I like my top laid back.
Like the hat crooked like this?
Yes. And I was like, oh no.
You gotta throw a headband on or something.
You feel me?
Yeah.
What makes a wig peel?
Your wig peel.
It's just like the end of the maintenance cycle. Like maybe
the end of the glue. The glue life. Like
it's an oil change?
Yeah, like
sure. It's
a 2-week oil change.
Yeah, basically.
2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
Wait, what you said 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks.
So every 2 weeks you get
don't let you have a frontal. So like what I got on now is like what would be considered a closure wig, right? A frontal is like from ear to ear.
When they gotta blend the makeup to the
but this is even a
closure. So you random stuff that's wig related.
He just like
I'm a man, so that's the only way I can I gotta mansplain it.
So the frontal, that's the joke that I go ear to ear. You gotta get that joint maintenance every week. It's not no game.
What happened? They made a backle. I made that word. Before you judge me. Quit blinking at me so hard.
Yeah, because
what?
I'm like a backle.
What is?
I don't know what that.
Frontal, back,
Oh, so
but
you can put two frontals to the back. Like, so you put one front on the front, one front on the back, and you got a high ponytail.
Are you seeing with a high frontal?
Yeah.
That's the thing.
That's the thing.
Where you see like a
360 wig.
Where you see like somebody with a cute messy updo and it's perfect.
Yeah,
it's like that. If you see, you know how like the hairstyles where they have like up in a high messy looking bun, but they're little cute little ringlet curls or something down.
Okay. That's a 360.
They make sure like everything is secured, like on the back and the top, everything.
Because you got lace going around the whole perimeter.
Wow.
Yeah. So those is expensive.
My algorithm's gonna think I'm gay after this.
I bet money you will see that on your experience.
Yep. Definitely. The research I did between this conversation, the research.
That part.
All right, more of it.
We're here to educate.
I feel educated.
Good.
I feel better. More in touch with my feminine side.
Oh, we love to see it. I know that's right.
Men thirst over what they complain about in real life, but online, the model pages and all the people that get attention online, they seem to verify what a lot of women say. Men will complain about the makeup, the hair, the lashes, all the extra stuff that they deem this or say a certain way. But that same guy that will complain about the woman that he deals with in real life, if you look at his internet history, all the girls that he like online, it would be the thing that he complain about. Y'all agree with that?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an opinion why a guy will complain about the thing in real life and like it online?
Because you wasn't in here shooting with me in the gym, nigga, so you didn't see all the work that had to get put into this one little photo. So you over there like, damn, she bad. Like, oh, it's beautiful. But then once you dating me, you realize you got to give me a 3-hour head start before we go to an event because it takes me an hour to pick out my outfit. It takes me an hour to do my hair, and it takes me an hour to do my makeup. Now you upset and you wondering like, damn, why the hell can't we go on dates like a regular couple?
So accurate, girl.
And you might need another 30 minutes if her attitude changes in church. I'm not.
You better give me a good 15 for a picture too.
You know, because I got to do a selfie check before I leave the house.
For real?
Yes.
That's why I lie. I just lie.
What you lie about?
If the movie started at 8, I'll say it started at 7.
Oh no, you should lie. Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. I get that.
I like how she started and judged me, and in 2 seconds, what are you lie about?
I want to know.
It was so nice. It was so nice with the judgment. What do you lie about?
That was the Aquarius in her, like,
Right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. For sure.
Tell me why. You do what you do.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, man, the mindset will forever be a mystery.
Yeah.
Not that complex.
Then you didn't realize how much it costs.
She called us dumb and a mystery at the same time.
Wait, what do you mean? What I said?
You just said it.
I didn't say y'all were dumb at all.
Not in those words.
I didn't say that. I know I didn't.
You said a mystery, but not that complex at the same time. In my mansplaining brain, I heard
You know, we can't help how you interpret it.
I get a spoon and I just be feeding words to people. You know what I'm saying?
Meant that with the most respect. With the utmost.
I know you did. Yeah, I can tell you've been media trained with your answers, and you try not to ruffle feathers. And when I notice that with anybody that since I've been doing this,
You try to ruffle their feathers.
Yes,
even more so.
I can tell.
Even more so. I ain't even
It's like the red button. Now he's like, ooh, I'm going to press the red button.
Let's have some fun.
I believe it.
Let's have some fun. That's actually, if I'm being honest, it may be my trauma from doing so many celebrity interviews where you had to have so many fluff pieces. I started this platform just so I could have conversations with the real people. And I know a difference between, not saying you're doing this, but you can, once you do certain type of interviews with certain people in certain industries, even when I've sat across from politicians, I can tell when they have an opinion and then they're like, I can't say that. And I got to say this.
Trying to have that diplomacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because I'm an asshole a little bit, I kind of like try to ruffle the feathers a little bit.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I keep it respectful, but, you know, I got to have a little fun.
I mean, I'm down for entertainment. I understand. I honestly am not even trying to answer that way. I think I am something trained up here. I don't know.
Say cuss words. I like trying to make pastors cuss.
I'm crazy.
That's your ultimate goal.
Not ultimate. I actually like to have people, most people will consider to be unhealed, see themselves, so they have an opportunity for growth. That's the real reason I like to do what I do.
Yeah.
Because in these conversations, when you're sitting next to a person, knee to knee, eye to eye, you can't necessarily run.
Yeah.
Where online, where I see people argue, you can run.
All day, yeah.
Say what I say, blocked. Let me tell you about this.
No, for real.
This is why you stupid and you don't know nothing. Period.
Blocked. All right. That is the conclusion of my internet toxicity questions. Now, do you have anything you guys like to talk about? Let's make grinding your gears. How many women will it take to take down a gorilla?
Oh, I've been hearing about that. Oh my gosh, it's so funny because I keep hearing different sides. I want to hear y'all's opinions before I respond.
How many women would it take?
Yeah.
You've been hearing about that debate, you know? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, she was at
Because they
the
said men, right?
Yeah, it said men.
So he's asking like women. I think it would take 2.
Women.
Yeah.
She's like, you do that every day anyway.
You know what I'm gonna say. Tell me why.
I say it would take
Why
2.
and how.
It would take 2 because one is gonna find out what will make the gorilla calm the hell down. So we gonna find some bananas. We gonna find something to appeal to his nature. And then the second one gonna figure out an escape route to go ahead.
My brain saw that before you
You know
said
what I'm
that.
saying?
I was
So
like,
we tactical.
they
we
didn't say
tactical.
kill the gorilla. They said take him down.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I vouch for that. You're right. I agree with that.
Clearly, I've had 2 people on the couch tonight that go to sleep listening to Law and Order. Ding, 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 ding. I do this when I wake up.
I'm just saying, like somebody had asked me, that was like, if you had to rob a bank, how would you do it? And I was like, and so I asked them, I said, well, what'd you do? They was like, well, you know, I'd stick it up, I'd possibly kill the person. I was like, oh, I ain't doing none of that. I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to the president of the bank and tell them I have this investment plan in Liberia that I want
Oh,
them.
you're Nigerian princess.
So I'm gonna go ahead and finagle and finesse this robbery. We not about to go in with ski masks. No, we too cute for that.
Too cute.
I would say that is something that in a weird thing. I think I've talked to you about this before. I was watching I fell into a weird wormhole on YouTube, right? And somebody was breaking down different Marvel characters and the levels of intellect and all this different thing. They were comparing Loki to Thor. And they said Loki doesn't have Thor's power or strength and all the toxic masculine traits, whereas Thor's not developed mentally as Loki is, right? Yep. So I looked at it between men and women or guys that are smaller than the alpha male in the room. They have to be more cunning, more smart in their tactics because they can't win a head-up-head fight. So they have to be more cunning and intelligent in how they move things. Thus, they become better communicators, tacticians, and they think of things 5 steps ahead versus I'm gonna punch you in your jaw right now.
Right.
Run your pockets.
We're not about to do that to take down a gorilla.
Like, those people are always less successcul.
I saw a YN and he like, man, straight up, me and my dude, we a flat, we not
right?
fired out of Mighty Joe Young shit, bitch ass, bruh. Straight up. Then I saw a video of a gorilla just passing by some photographers.
Tight shit.
6'7". You say that?
Do I say that?
Yeah.
No, not naturally.
6'7"?
No. Are you from here?
Yeah. No,
you
that's
born in Atlanta.
No, I was born here.
That's why I'm asking. No, I don't say that.
No, have you heard people say that?
No, I've heard people say that. I thought you asked me, do I say that? And no, it's not in my regular vernacular. No, I say the word vernacular. No, I don't say 6'7".
I love that.
Who was the first person that started? What age group did you notice people say 6'7"?
Probably at like middle school, high school, I guess.
Okay.
What 6'7" mean?
I ain't listened. I just heard him say it. I was like, that ain't for me. If I don't know the meaning behind it, I wasn't about to repeat them.
So
I'm a good person.
All right, so from research, I make this quick. I ain't gonna mansplain it. So basically, it's like their new version of, I guess you say, Gen X or Gen Alpha. No, Gen Alpha. I guess it's their version of type shit.
Oh, really?
That's lame. Why y'all talking in numbers?
Oh, maybe nobody. Okay.
Now that's where my research got a little wonky at because I've seen things be referenced to a song in which a person references Street 6'7". I want to say it's a Skilla song. And then the other 6'7" came from something else, but I can't remember. But it was too inconclusive.
But still, why are we talking in numbers? 6'7", 6'7"? Yeah, so. Yeah, like that just sounds. weird.
Why do we say type shit?
I might have been.
But type shit's a word. Like
type shit is almost like. Dang, that's hard. How did type shit come up?
Type shit is like the male version of period. Like type shit. Then
oh my
period.
Yes.
Period.
Yes. Like you come out, you looking good, you're like type shit, and you know damn well you be like period. Like, yeah, it's the same energy. It's the same.
I'm putting type shit in my vibes.
It ended like that, and it's never ending. It's your vibes like that, no divorce at all.
I love you forever, girl.
Tight shit.
Everybody like tight shit.
Love you, girl.
Like, no, he really love you, girl. He love you, girl.
He love your girl. Yeah, you got the fans for the right one. I don't know if I said that right.
Okay. It's okay.
All right. Everyone feel like they've been heard?
Been seen, I've been heard.
What Disney noise was that?
What you mean? I said, I felt hurt.
Okay. It felt like ad libs that like something else. You do a lot of ad libs without like saying words. It's kind of cool though.
I didn't realize that at all.
I noticed things, but I gotta edit
Observant.
this. Yeah.
You'll see more, I'm sure.
Yeah. And I always gotta pick up. I don't know. Oh, earlier when we were talking about something. Oh, we were talking about lashes. Where like you asked me if I've seen certain lashes. I do this thing where I try to avoid eye contact sometimes because I feel like I make people uncomfortable because I have a tendency to notice every idiosyncrasy, and sometimes I think it's cool, but a person may feel like you are judging them or like just staring at them too intensely.
That's how I be feeling. Like, but I think that just comes from like me having to sit in so many meetings, so it's like eye contact is like critical. So like even when it comes to like dating or just like making friends, I gotta like remind myself, look away, like because otherwise I'm just staring at you.
You relate to what he's saying, like you look too much. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just as far as like just being like focused.
Yeah, actually, I
remember faces too much. Like I don't want to I don't want to commit too many things to my memory with certain people, so I try to reserve that for certain people, like family, friends, and people I'm like on a different level of connection with.
Yeah, I can understand that. Yeah, I've definitely, you know how like, I forgot what movie it's from, but you know how like somebody looking at you hard, you like, you giving me kiss me eyes. Like I ain't trying to I'm like, I'm trying to be respectful.
It's the lashes.
Something.
It is.
Do guys have better lashes than women?
Some do.
Yeah, it's like when, like if you.
But y'all are made that way.
Yeah, that, but I think too, well, this is my theory. I don't know if this is real. But you know how like when you brush your hair too much, you kind of start brushing out your curls? I feel like because we touch our lashes too much, whether it's mascara or anything, they don't never touch them.
Never.
They're thick and virgin-like, you know?
But I also read, like, scientifically, you guys have longer and thicker lashes than we do because, like, you're hunters. Yeah. So, like, you being out in the elements.
Well, I don't know that origin from lashes. It's like, that's not my business.
I
didn't know that. I never heard that.
Yeah, it's to protect us from debris. Kind of like how women are more flexible and you have better hips, flexibility, and stronger abs than most men.
Over childbearing and all?
Yeah, it's just based, like, physiologically, our bodies have evolved or made in a hybrid of that based on our lifestyles. Yeah. So it's kind of like when we starve, some people, there's a point of, have you ever done keto?
No.
Oh, so there's a point in keto where you kind of like go into ketosis and your body starts transferring. It goes into survival mode. So when you go from, usually your body's using carbohydrates as a source of energy. When you go into keto, because you've depleted your carbs, what you'll do is your body will start using fat because it has no carbs to use as an energy source. So it'll use your fat as an energy source now. So that's when people do keto, they will see massive gains or losses of weight because they've successfully transferred their body into the survival mode. Okay. But it's sustainable. Now, that part gets a little bit more debatable, kind of like the 6-7. But whereas if it's sustainable or if it's problematic for the body and all these different things. But that's just one of those things, too.
Did not know that.
Yeah. I've never done
I find myself in weird parts of the internet.
I've never done it.
Clearly why we're having this conversation.
Now you're sharing info. I love it. It's okay.
All right. Anything that anybody wants to talk about? What's been grinding your gears? Did we cover the 100 men versus the clearly 2 women?
Yeah, I 100% agree with her perspective.
Yeah. How many y'all cross a big spider? How many women versus 100 women versus a big spider?
I'm sure out of the 100, somebody got to know how to do it.
The arachnophobia in me came out.
Like, yeah, that's your phobia. That's different. I understand. There's 99 other women. There's a chance somebody's willing to protect. Okay, they can just shoot.
It's not gonna be me.
Yeah, they just divide them up. It wouldn't be me either, but it would. Somebody would know. Out of 100, it depends on how big the spider is. It depends on how big. Like,
big one. Big fight.
You talking about like the Australian spiders?
Jumanji spiders.
Yeah, the one of the Australian spiders? No.
Yeah, big spider.
Nope.
I mean, why is it here?
Big and
I
fuzzy.
don't know.
Big and fuzzy.
You said, like a tarantula? Yeah, I asked her why I like that.
Why is it here? Who moved you here? Why?
I just, yeah, no,
One spider had me paralyzed in a corner. Like, I was in the corner like it was a stick up. Like, please. Just
take it off.
Just go.
That was a woman that somebody asked her, like, how would you rob Julia?
No, for real.
Definitely. Just have it, please.
Just throw your whole apartment away, house away at that point if you buy the spider. It's too much. It's too much. No, for real.
Facts.
Hilarious.
Facts.
All right.
Like, what? I killed like 2 like little small spiders in my house the other day.
Oh,
I went and bombed my house the same day. Like, I was just like, no.
But you did that though. That's what's up.
See, they're small. I can do small.
You
but
did that.
He's talking about the size of that. No, absolutely not. Oh, what's this? TV.
All right. So.
Yes.
Wait, I gotta put my glasses on. I can't see.
You gotta put your readers on.
You
gonna put them in sport mode.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So eyelash extension style chart. This is something I found. Different types. So this goes from baby doll, cat eye, open eye, kitten, and natural. Mm-hmm. What? I love when they synchronize. They were strangers. I swear they were strangers. They don't know each other. I love sisterhood. I swear I'm doing psychology work right here.
I'm a Virgo.
Oh, he did say that. That's right. That's right. Mm-hmm.
And
Aquarius is like
for actually.
Oh, y'all not.
For real,
Aquarius
for real.
men. No.
No, actually, I second that. They're horrible.
Okay.
Yes, I.
Yeah, but Aquariuses usually don't like Aquariuses, in my experience.
Same
I
thing.
like
Most
Virgos.
people don't like their same sign to a certain extent. Like it's cool till it's not cool. Like y'all.
Yeah, we don't the ones in the room.
I dated a Virgo man once. I felt like, twin, why are you treating me like
I
this?
dated a guy Aquarius, and you make you want to off yourself. It's horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
What was the dysfunction with him?
Somebody asked that question to me today, and I there was like my brain couldn't pick one. I was looking at this long list of things.
She looked at the ceiling and the floor and the middle. I'm like, I can't find it here or the upside down.
Yeah, no, I didn't even. It was just I have more negative things to say. I don't even know like how it's okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay, what was your question about these styles?
Different styles. Can you comment on the differences? And basically, I'm asking you to explain this to a man. What would be the different look, or what the different type of woman that you would cultivate from this? If you were to explain it to a man, like myself, and a lot of guys that are going to see this.
It's funny because I don't think specifically what this is. It's not even. You know how we said the classic, the hybrid, the volume. Mm-hmm. That is technically a style. These are different eyelash maps that you would change depending on how their eye shape is. Mm-hmm. So if somebody, for instance, has maybe more downward.
So all these women are wearing the same one. So what I did was I got styles of all the ones that I just listed, and I put them on. These are AI generated women, and I put the same style on all of them.
But the one down at the bottom. Same two girls on the left side.
Oh yeah, on the two left. You got the two.
So that's the same.
But the one on the bottom, it looked like her mugshot. It looked like she got caught.
She got more hooded eye. Yeah, it does look like that.
Yeah, it looked like she got caught in a DUI. The
bottom
right.
Bottom right.
She happy with what she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it. I do it again.
Right. But she has like more hooded eyes. So basically, like if somebody has like hooded eyes, downturned eyes, or upturned eyes, regardless, like the same style is gonna look different. Just how you had it like that. It's gonna look. It's just gonna have different. Some like for example, if somebody has downturned eyes and they get cat eye because they want that snatched look. Cat eye ain't doing it for homegirl because the longest length is still down here. Yeah. So you have to do like an open eye set on them to literally open their eye. So all of those styles, when I got certified, we kind of had to go through and assign each lash map to a certain eye shape. So that's where that comes in. But that's when we were talking about how when certain lashes don't just look right. Sometimes it's not even applied incorrectly. It's just the fact that they didn't tailor it to their eye shape. So that's what that is.
And ladies, this is how you know she's a professional.
Okay, Faith and
Your lash extensions are probably aging you. I'm saying this as a lash tech. This is me literally at 18 years old, and I look older than I do at 23. They're seriously completely bringing down my face, not giving me that lifting appearance that lashes could give you. So if you want your lashes to make you look younger and not older, watch this video. So first things
she got lip fillers.
Measure your eye planes.
Yeah.
Eye planes are referring to where your outer corner sits in relation to your inner corner. Okay, I want you to take a photo of yourself looking directly into the camera, and then get your toolbox settings, get your ruler out, and then mark down where your pupils are. And then in the center middle of your pupils, you're going to draw a horizontal line exactly across. Measure both of your eyes separately because your eyes could have different planes. Pick one of the three of these eye planes. Pause and screenshot this photo so you can get an accurate representation on how you can style your eye plane. Now, if you're good.
Now, does that sound right according to your trainer?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's a method of doing the same thing, I guess, basically. Because sometimes I kind of do it according to their eyebrow bone, where it hits their brow bone.
Okay.
But before they get started, usually I do kind of take a picture and kind of line it up. So if it's a new client, most of my clients are all returns, fill-ins every 2-3 weeks. But a new client, yeah.
Vaughn. All right. So, question. You're politically correct.
Did I say something politically correct?
No. I'm about to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ruffle feathers.
All right. So, what do you do with the Forrest Whitaker eye? Because I know the faces. So I love this. I love it. Oh my god.
Why you gotta be problematic?
There's a real answer, and you be mad at my question.
Let's have it.
You technically have to treat them You know how I said, like, if a woman comes in and wants a cat eye, I have to do an open eye to create a cat eye illusion. You kind of got to treat them like two different eyes. They are two different eyes, but you know what I mean? Two different styles to create the same illusion. So that is not an easy thing to do, but yeah, it's possible. Everybody can get lashes, okay? No discrimination here. Oh, I can't believe you pulled him up like that.
He's such a pro.
My guy.
Oh no!
Too much lash?
Oh no!
Yes.
No.
Why are you touching your nose? Yeah, if it's going above your brows, baby, no. You can't even see yourself.
Then
the
you got
lashes
the
are
nerve
right
to
here.
have a high bun with this shit.
I didn't even look at the bun. They're like a pine cone. It's a pine cone.
I'm sorry. Like,
It's not a high bun. It's a
Oh,
pine
that
cone.
is a pine cone. Wait, what she put in there? Those shells? What is that? A real pine cone? I have questions now.
Crying. No,
Right.
absolutely not. Ah. Okay.
And this is the final boss.
These are clearly just berries. That's a whole tutu on his
I've
body.
seen
think
that in
that's sad
public. I've
because I
seen that.
think-
I've seen that.
Yeah, I've seen these in public. I hate
But see,
them.
if she looks up, you're
And she
covering
clacks her
your
nails when
brows.
she talks to me.
Okay.
Like, that's why I said her
Oh my God, it's like
eyelashes.
it in. Are you here? Click, 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 click.
Her eyelashes have their own sound effect.
That's a good example of that. That's when he asked me what length says this, that length.
That's this. Okay, we found it. We
That
found
was
it. As my guy Vaughn would say via Joe Budden podcast, we got him.
Yeah.
We fucking got him.
Ew.
That's how ridiculous y'all look.
They
I'm
want to be there so
crying.
bad. You know
I
what's
know,
funny
right?
is like I've never taken the time out of my life to make fun of a woman make fun of a man for some dumb shit y'all do all the time and post it online.
Facts.
Like, why are you so mad that you got to take a video like that?
Facts.
Sassy man apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
You so healed. I like it.
The period where she said
You so
all the
healed.
bum shit that they be doing. Like,
Oh, the bar. Oh, no. It's further. I'm gonna take it further because I heard. You know, I listen. Phone in face, looking at him. I still heard what she said. Did you catch it? Did you catch it? She said all the bum shit that men do.
I said bum.
yeah.
I said dumb.
No, hold on. It gets further. And then said, and post it online. That's very important. It's still in a group chat, but she don't post it online. It's in a group
It probably in a group chat. Yeah,
it's in a
like,
group
yeah.
chat.
If it,
That just makes you a person.
but also too,
makes you
I'm not
human.
gonna lie. I just feel like it's the normalcy now with men. So why do I have to talk about it? I think I'm just so used to the behavior that I don't even talk about it no more. It's just so normal.
What behavior are you speaking of?
I see you. I don't know.
He trying to pull it out.
I know, you
Like
see?
he's just like, I'm trying
Have
to
fun with me.
come play with me.
I don't just I can't even honestly. My brain don't work like his, so I can't just insult the other gender like that off rip.
Mm-hmm.
That's a move. I don't know.
Messy hour.
You said what?
I said we trying to have messy hour.
I mean, y'all ain't drink enough for that.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
you
still
only gave me one
can.
drink.
Oh, I didn't know y'all wanted more. My bad.
We can have messy
which-
hour.
Wait, what time y'all get up for it?
Huh?
What time y'all get up for it?
Get up for work?
Yeah.
I'm kind of 8.
8.
I'm
what's
not
up
really
with y'all?
tripping. You know,
Okay.
I ain't gonna ask to go home to. It's just me, myself, and I.
Cause I can.
You gonna make a liquor run? So I couldn't get liquor today. I had to get a line up and cut the grass. I had choices to make.
Oh, if you didn't have no more, it's okay. I wasn't tripping like that.
Okay. No, I usually have drinks for guests, but they drank me out last time they came through.
Damn.
But it was game night. What was that? Christmas?
Yeah, it was
It
Christmas.
was Christmas. Oh yeah, you were there.
Damn,
too.
you ain't got no liquor since Christmas?
Well, you know I'm a drink. I'm a social drinker.
I mean, I know that, but damn.
Yeah. So I don't
Were
like.
you drinking now or no?
I had a shot earlier, but no. I mean, I'm such a lightweight.
He is.
Yeah.
He looks like a drunk ass Pekingese when he gets drunk. Like,
Oh, you did see me drunk. I keep forgetting that.
first of all,
I had a driver.
me and him went to Olive Garden one time, and
You get drunk at Olive Garden.
So,
Girl.
Gotta be
hold
the
on, let me tell you a
one,
story.
'cause the cocktails
Let
ain't
me tell you a
nothing.
story. Let me tell you a story. Can I tell my story? Damn, Dad, can I tell my story?
and tell your story.
I ain't do shit, Daddy. But I got fired from work. And in between me getting the job back.
Well, you
work
almost
at-
got fired. Like, you wasn't fired.
I mean,
fired.
technically I was fired until the union and all that stuff went into play. But anyway, as a way to like make me feel better, get me out the house, I went to Olive Garden and I was like, I need them breadsticks because I'm about to get fucked up. And the thing about liquor with me, the reason why I really don't drink like that, where I come from a family of addicts, and I just kind of see the ability to overindulge. So I try not to. And the thing with liquor with me, if you make it taste good, I'm just gonna sip it like it's juice. And I sipped some more.
What did you drink?
I don't remember.
We had a damn sangria.
It was
At
sangria.
Olive Garden, they're so weak.
Mine was strong.
Exactly.
Wait,
Yours
what?
were strong.
Mine had fake muscles.
I guess so. PBL.
Wait, didn't I drank something at the house. Didn't I bring liquor with me?
Not that time. Olive Garden.
You trying to vouch for yourself. You got drunk off sangria. It's like Applebee's sangria.
She basically just called me the nice version of. She's like, I'm a pussy.
We ordered a picture of sangria, and I think
Okay,
he
that's
had one glass and a half, maybe. And it was like a drunk ass picnic. Just
I was dehydrated. I didn't have any food on me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Well, I mean,
You
what
at
else
Olive
seems-
Garden. Why ain't no food?
I mean, I drank before the food came.
The breadsticks?
We had breadsticks for, I don't remember.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
talked about the breadsticks. You said
the breadsticks came out with liquor.
breadsticks
took the
almost
same
come
time.
out before the liquor. Usually,
I don't know. I don't drink often. Stop judging me.
the whole night gets blurred.
It's hilarious.
Oh, you won't judge me in general, but you'll judge me right here. Like, oh, you just tell me you pussy, Joe.
No, I ain't say that, but I did hear me.
Like, just, when you rip the wax off, just put the pressure down on me. So I don't feel so bad. Damn.
He learned some stuff with the beauty industry since you were gone. So some put the pressure down. Now he knows.
Put the pressure down. Yeah, right. I listen and I judge. Anyway. All right, so that wraps up the show. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, good night. We did this.